Okay, guys, we're going to go back to Ask Scruff. Got a few minutes before a meeting, so I'm trying to squeeze as much in as I can. It's funny enough, I was actually trading that earlier on today. Caught the surge here, and then you've got the new surge here. Knowing that kind of helps with this question. Let me kind of explain. It's for Jay, and it's about psychology. So a little salute to you, kid. You love the psychology bit. Believe it or not, the mindset is what will make or break a trade. Most people think it's the system. It's not. It's your mind. So let's go through this. So you think this is what you struggle with the most. Okay, it's not a problem. And you want to improve it. Okay. You're disciplined with the bias tool. Just for those who don't know, the bias tool is something that I give to the squad that helps visualize a trade, and it also helps with the direction. Okay, so it's also graded A through F, and obviously the higher up the grade, the better the target, etc., etc. Okay, so you're pretty good with that, so you don't experience fear of missing out. That's a good thing. That's a great thing. And you don't hesitate to enter a trade out of fear. Brilliant. Okay. But when I'm in the trade, you become a shitbag. Well, I just so happen to have that on my desk. There you go. There's the shit. Right? That's the shit. Okay? Right. So we'll get back to this. So you turn into a shit. Okay? Could be worse. As long as you're not a knobhead like what Popeye is. Okay. So start tinkering with the trade, and it's not in the plan. If multiple positions trigger, I'm cutting some break even where they would have worked out to be planned. I don't think it's because the investment is too high. Well, that's good, because that means you're looking after your sort of position sizes, etc. And I'm okay with the monetary loss. Well, good. You're agreeing your point of pain. Fantastic. Taking a loss. Just start messing around with the charts. Maybe an ego thing. How do you get a rock solid? Okay. Not a question, maybe a stories with Scruff. Stories with Scruff. Quite a good idea, that. But then again, we have coffee with Scruff, so I guess that's stories with Scruff, isn't it? Okay. What you're talking about is something that really can't be learnt. It comes down to experience and whether you actually understand who you are. Let me just grab a coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. Throat's as dry as a bone. Well, it is. All right, sweetheart.
I'll let you get thoughts together.
Well, I haven't got any thoughts. There's nothing going on in this bobblehead. Okay. Experience is what builds this. Now, sometimes you can look back in your career and see if there's things that will worry you. Now, in my career, I worked in the blue chip sector for a long time, and I dealt with huge monetary amounts and huge contracts. Then I went into my own business and I built that up. And again, I was dealing with big numbers all the time. So the numbers never frightened me. So my education from business taught me to be calm. And that's because I follow the statement, know thyself. I know what I am. I also know I'm a fidget, and I am. That's why I have things around my desk. I keep all my toys on my desk so I can play with them, one thing or another. And if you're watching it when I'm on sort of Discord, I'm not in the trades all the time. I'm only in the trades once or twice a day. But I take them when they're rock solid, which is something that you've alluded to, which is a good thing. The way that I stop tinkering is I might enter on a 5-minute chart or a 15, but I monitor on an hourly chart. What that does for me is it stops me seeing the candles dance, and therefore it calms you down. You're not seeing the colours flick from one to the next. And then all I'm doing is watching the P&L. Now, if it moves against me, it moves against me. But I've already agreed to it. And as I've said from my business days, I'm not frightened by the loss. If I lose a few quid, I lose a few quid. If I gain a few quid, I make a few quid. But my emotional dial, whereas yours might be at 8 and you're getting excited, and as you call it, an ego, You want to fidget. You want to be involved with it and one thing or another. Why? You've already done your analysis. It's either going up, it's going down, it's going to that level or that monetary target. Let it get on with it. And that's the thing. Let it get on with it. And your hourly candle will help you do that. Now, while I'm watching the hourly candle, I'll listen to music. I'll play chess. I'll walk away from the screen for about 15 minutes. Go off, get a coffee, go wind Joanne up. These are the things that you have to learn. The trade is not going to play out in 30 seconds. So why tinker with it in 30 seconds? Let it do its thing. And if it's running for 20, 30 pips, which is what you're after, it's going to need 15 to 20 minutes to get there. So let it do it. Let it have its 15 minutes. Then look at it. You know, so set a time clock. Right, I'm in the trade. I can't touch this till that candle is closed. And monitor 15-minute candle. So the 15-minute candle closes. What's the monetary amount? Oh, I think that's pretty good. Right, I'm going to take that. And you'll be fine. So I hope that helps. Catch you soon.